Hello everybody, this is going to be a reading for if you're wondering if you and your person, if there's any way of you guys recommitting. This will be a general focused love messages for, like I said, if you're wondering if you and your person of interest has what it takes in this relationship, this is what this is going to be about. So I pulled some cards from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. We have, the first card out was Repairing the Veil, Forgiveness, the Wall, Obstacles, Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom, Moon Mated, New Beginnings. So your person wants new beginnings with you. You're required to forgive them, and there will be some obstacles in the future. You do have Ancestral Wisdom. We have Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation, Reconciliations, rising above the fray, and connectivity. And at the bottom we have Heart, Home, Compassion. So it's important. And then we have Preparations come to fruition, Netcaster, Adaptability. It's important now to move out of this stagnation energy and to remain positive. All right, we're going to keep going with the reading. All right, angels and spirit guides. Does this relationship have what it takes? What's next in the connection if these two come together? You and your person. Well, their main focus will be wanting to get a home with you. If you guys are in separation, that's what typically this reading's for. I've seen the Knight of Swords and the Four of Wands. What are the next steps in this connection? The Five of Pentacles. Healing old, deep-seated root wounds. This may be your energy or both of you guys's. You guys are two eternal souls that share the same outlooks and perspectives on things. So this will be both of you guys' shared energy, more than likely. We have the Four of Cups. That's almost sitting around boredom, but you don't want to let this opportunity to pass by again. You want to grab onto it as it comes at you, because life's too short. You and your person are like, life's too short. You know, I want to love you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. We have the Hangman. So whether that means looking at things from a whole new different perspective, or climbing that tree for your partner, just to show them that you have what it takes, the determination, the strength, the drive, that's what you're going to do. As far as your other person goes, let's see if they'll do the same for you. Let's get your person's energy. We have the Nine of Wands. Looks like they're a little wounded, the Wounded Warrior. Seven of Cups, the Fool. Okay, we're going to put all these back. Two of Cups, King of Cups, the Tower, Eight of Cups, Justice. Depending on your situation, if your significant other is married or single and has kids, that will have to be used with your own intuition, of course. So everything is fine. So I heard scratching the surface. Either you could be barely, or whatever that means for you, take how it resonates. I'm going to read it as if I were reading it for myself. So let's see. Let's keep going. Let's get one more energy for your energy. Then we'll jump over to your person's. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Independence. Growing the seeds, healthy, happy, above all else. That's what the main goal that you're trying to reach here with your person is. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Sun. And we have the Star. So your wishes, new opportunities will be granted as long as you maintain that everyday reality in your mind. We have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands and the Empress and the Lovers. So you both do look like you want to come together as a happy union. That is evident. Let's see the obstacles. We'll get your person's energy. Let's get your overall energy first, actually. Okay, you have the Empress as your overall energy. That's very nice. What about person of interest? Let's get their energy, please. Spirit and angel, guys. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Mentally, I don't want to speak on that just yet. Give me a second. Because sometimes, like, you may be dealing with a narcissist. Whether or not how deep-rooted it goes, it all push comes to shove. Anybody, whether you are a narcissist or not, have the same capabilities of being a good person just like anybody else. So therefore, that being said, we're going to look at this and bypass it as if those aren't going to be dragged in, or brought into this, better terms of putting it, this relationship, because you want to manifest something in particular, especially when you're dealing with love and relationships. We're going to look at it as if exactly how we want our person in our relationship to be. We're not going to put our doubts and second guesses into it, because that will only create more temporary delays and non-problems to our solution, or solutions to our problems. All right, so I hope you understand what I'm saying. All right, they have the 6 of Cups. Happy times. Like I said, it all depends if your person was with somebody. Strictly, we're going to try to keep the energy between you both, like as if you had the same goals, focuses, and intentions, as well as vibes for this connection. Like you guys both see eye to eye and want the same. You want each other. 6 of Cups, strength. Now I'll shut up. 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Knight of Wands. Three of Pentacles. This person realizes if there was extra people involved or third parties, not even that, just other people that influence this connection, you want to make sure that that is going to be dealt with on their end, with the 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Five of Swords, the Hierophant, Queen of Swords. So what's their overall energy, please? The card keeps flying right up. This person is looking at you, and vice versa, depending on how you feel about yourself in this energy. So put yourself in this energy. That's my energy, how I feel right now, but this is their energy. So they may feel like you're their missing link, their puzzle piece, because I have all the cards over here that are saying I'm left out in the cold, but that's not really necessarily the case. My case would be I'm dealing with a narcissist who isn't truthful with me, who doesn't love me, but on their end, they're saying I'm dealing with heartbreak, but I'm strong through it. And now when push comes to shove, I have to put my mind towards being strong, making money, and taking the reins here in this Chariot energy, and not be a playboy type, player type. So I guess it has some similarities and some differences here in the energy. 3 of Cups, the Sun and the Star, the Moon, the World, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Swords. All right, let's get the shared energy. Please, angels and spirit guides. The Knight of Cups. Okay, so it's nothing like the King of Wands gesture, but it's still a gesture. It's the Knight of Cups. There's still a cup of love in his hand. He still wants to bring it to you and come towards you. That's what counts. Let's clarify the Empress for your energy. You fear your person is going to wander and have eyes elsewhere. I don't think you have to worry about this. You're in the Empress energy. Let's see what their worries and fears are for this connection. The Queen of Swords. Influences. Your person has a type of way that they're used to, that's instilled and ingrained in them, that they fancy, because that's in some way, shape, or form or another is their comfort zone. So you both have things you need to break. Let's get one more. Let's get this, clarify this Three of Wands with the Empress. What is this Three of Wands? Why is that being the energy of the King of Swords? Because you all see the similarities now. You're both in the same boat. So that's good. The King of Swords is the same thing. Like, I will come to you, I will be honest, I will be reasonable, and I will deliver you this message and speak my truth whenever needs to be. Let's get one more for your persons. We have Justice. These are all face down, but the High Priestess, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So typically, if I were just to keep this Justice card, this alone would say, I want to do what's right. I know I can do what's right. But being also, if you add in these cards, the Ace of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the High Priestess, this is saying, I am more than capable enough, and I want to. Not just, I know I need to, but I want to speak my truth to you. And I'm very intuitive, too, on top of it. And you are the person. So they're making a big sacrifice. This is admitting that they want to make a sacrifice for you and come towards you. Okay, so we're going to put those back. Let's get one more for this Justice. We have the Five of Swords at the bottom with the Magician. One more with this Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. Yeah, the shared energy between y'all is great. That's what I like to see. Now we're going to clarify. What's this King of Swords, Three of Wands, Six of Swords? You are scared that you're going to have to pull away from the situation with your heart, with your cup. You can do it mentally, but physically, like in those ways, you find a lot harder, which I can understand. I see, I can see that. We're going to get another deck. We're going to, actually, I want to clarify the overall energy. This is Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Okay, and let's get one more, please. That's passion. That's knowing that you guys have a spark that goes beyond infinity of passion and love for one another. The Ten of Swords. You don't want nobody else. You don't want this relationship to end, but above all else, you don't want anybody else. So that's what that card's saying to me right there. The Ten of Swords. Page of Swords again at the bottom. All right, we are going to use a different deck to clarify. What one do I want to use? We're going to use In Your Hand Tarot. All right. I give it a quick shuffle, see if it's the appropriate deck for this. Knight of Pentacles, the Magician. It seems we just left off with the Page of Pentacles. I'll be optimistic about it. Nine of Wands. Okay. Let me shuffle this one and see what. Queen of Swords and the Chariot. Oh, we already passed that. This isn't. Yeah, so we would be taking it back down to. They have two options, two roads. They can either go the road they know is easy, not good for them, very toxic, or you don't want them to have to come to that place where there's a road they have to take. You don't even want them to have to come to that in their mind. Yeah, with the Seven of Cups. So now we'll put this deck back. Thanks, but no thanks. All right, Angels and Spirit Guides. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? The Two of Wands. Okay. So you already come to terms. You've established you don't want to come to that place. All right, that's down. What's this Four of Cups? Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, the Chariot, Three of Wands, the Seven of Cups. All right, now. Four of Cups is boredom, complacency, boredom and discontentment. And fear of failure of letting something pass you by. The Strength card. Okay, so you're going to maintain hope and strong for this. Hold out for. No, I'll say no more. The Hangman, please. The Star, yeah. As long as you're telling your person, you know what, I have what it takes to change my mindset and my perspective if need be, I will maintain hope for this connection. That's wonderful. What's this Nine of Wands here? Wounded Warrior battle card. Feeling like you're alone, that nobody understands you, like you're the only one that is putting in effort to this connection. The Queen of Cups. Pisces energy. What is this? Everything is fine. Ten of Swords card. All right. It's a slow, steady start. It's a little hump, but we'll get there. That's communication. So in terms of thinking, if the Queen of Wands could represent their person who is a Pisces that they're still married to or has kids with, do they still love them? They've been with them 12 years. This isn't the other thing. So that could represent, you see what I'm saying? So that's why I said what I said. What's this Nine of Pentacles? Your person gets very jealous and envious of the fact that you can have anybody you want and you don't necessarily need them, but you want them, but you also need them, if that makes sense. So we have Judgment here. So I think it's more so your person needs to take a look at themselves, but also you're getting on board with the idea that things are changing for the better. So I guess that's one way of looking at it. What's this Three of Cups? And going with the flow. You know, you're still going to have hopes for this connection, but you're just going to let them and time prove themselves, right? The Hierophant. That Marriage card. And also, that's study. That's learning for yourself what you know, being independent and guided through your own individual passions, your soul beliefs. So that will be good for you. That's knowledge. That's absorbing. Basically saying if something did go wrong here on their end and they started acting up, well, okay. Well, at least I got this, and this, and that I can do to keep my mind busy. What's the Sun card energy here? We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you have friends you can confide in. That's what I'm going to say for that card. Particularly, you could have a Leo as a friend. That's Sun energy. Let's get the Star card, Aquarian energy. The Five of Cups. Okay, so even on your most coldest days, so to speak, your lonely, your grieving days where you feel like giving up, we'll just say, and you're in that Five of Cups energy there, trying to fix everything that's broken, you still have the Star energy. You know, you have faith and hope, and that's the most important thing above all. All right, let's clarify the Three of Wands, the Empress. No, we're going to ask what they're going to do. Next actions towards you for this connection. We got the Page of Cups. We got the Devil that come out. So, for temporarily, you might be looking at having to follow that Six of Swords flow there. Let's get one more. We'll clarify that. Why the Devil card? The Moon and the Ace of Pentacles. Because they might be still emotionally distorted, and if they're not working and have kids to support, that could be on the back of their mind. Not only, but the Devil card. We'll get back to that. Why is this for their energy? Why is the Six of Cups here? We'll get back to that. Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So that's the thing, is doing something. See how his wrists are binded and he has no choice but to hand over that apple to him and trade him that orange. His wrists are binded, so he has no choice but to do the right thing. But if those though that the rope wasn't on around him, question is, would he do the right thing? So that's what you're worried about. Because the Page of Pentacles always does the right thing when push comes to shove. Alright, so the Six of Cups is reminiscing. Maybe they did it in a past connection. Will they do it? Obviously no, maybe, because they've already shown that they don't. Are you hoping things will change? And they will? We'll see. What's the Strength card here? Why is the Strength card here? And their deepest, most concern for you in this connection. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. I'm not going to keep the cards, but this is showing me that some part of them lacks confidence in the need and the ability to stand alone in that Nine of Pentacles and be independent for themselves. So they still need, they're like very codependent maybe. They need to rely on somebody or something. Or this could also mean that working takes top priority, because working to them, like you had in your Hierophant energy, the ability to escape in your mind. That's what they could be doing right here with this Eight of Pentacles. Literally, escaping in their mind. Eight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Maybe this makes them feel good about themselves. So I'm not going to necessarily chalk it up to that. We have the Knight of Swords and the King of Cups at the bottom. What's this Wheel of Fortune? So it's not bad so far, I'll say. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups at the bottom. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, that is what I'm talking about. That is a major improvement. What's the Seven of Swords? I think this person just needs something or someone to believe in to get kind of their wheels turning here. Right on as I say that with the Wheel of Fortune card. And I think you have the spark and what it takes to keep this person in line and on track with themselves in life. Yep, we have the Fool card underneath that. All right. Seven of Swords is coming out of that sneaky behavior in reverse. The Seven of Swords and Three Wands. But it's almost like you fear if you jump the gun or second guess yourself that they're going to go back to their old ways. So it's like, how do you keep a fine line balance between that and being overly optimistic or overly pessimistic? God, did my dog fucking something die in his asshole or what? We have the Chariot and the Three of Wands. Jesus, Dobby. You're stinking up the joint. What did I feed you? Holy. Alright, so I didn't ask anything for that, so what's the Seven of Swords? Alright, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There's another good sign. They're willing to give up. I don't know if that's a good sign. Let me read the book. This time I do need the book. There's a few things I could say on that. Reverse. Take extra care of your treasures, both friendship and material possessions. It's a good time to ensure that priceless vase. Yeah, so that's saying that before, if they lived like this and didn't care about how they stepped on other people's emotion or have a care for anybody else's things, even their own. But it's saying now they're going to be like, the vase. They're actually going to look at those items and be like, respect them. So that's how I see that. That's a good thing. Because if they can respect things, they can respect their things, they can respect your things, and they can respect you. Is that what that tells me? What's this Three of Swords here? Ten of Cups and the Sun in reverse. So one man's nightmare may be another man's dream. I don't know. First card thing I seen was the rainbow. The Sun in reverse is unhappy. if they have kids, they could be missing their kids if they're not seeing them. I'll just say that. I'm going to put them both away. And then the Ten of Cups is happiness, emotionally and mentally. Or same thing. Oh, and the Queen of Wands flipped in there. The High Priestess is at the bottom. So, alright, let's clarify. This is the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Let's get one more card. The King of Swords. Yep, they had the King of Swords or Queen of Swords in their overall energy, and you had the King of Swords. So yeah, they're willing to overgo all of the changes and look at things from, like I said, finally a new perspective is what we're hoping here for, what you're hoping for. And all right, why is this Three of Swords here? I don't think it's you that broke their heart. I think this is just a past heartbreak that they've been through. Angels and spirit guides. What are their intentions for my collective with this Three of Swords card here? What do they want or expect of? What are their next actions going to be towards with this Three of Swords? That's better. What is the person's actions going to take with this Three of Swords? Why is it here? The Ten of Cups. Okay, see, that's why I put them back, because if they come out again, that means they're meant to come out, and you know that you're doing a good job in reading the cards the right way that they're supposed to be read. And we have the Three of Swords that came out again, so that's just confirmation. They're gonna avoid the next heartbreak with the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. They're going to whether reach out to people and communicate, or go see like a therapist, or just they're gonna talk about them and let you know before they're coming on to some type of feeling or way, and communicate it and express it out like you would with a therapist, or like if you were in recovery for addiction or alcohol. The same thing. Admitting you have a problem, and then when you have an urge, you let somebody know, like your sponsor, that type. That's the way I meant it, in that way, general aspect. Okay, so for the Knight of Wands, why is the Knight of Wands here? Do they plan on changing their old ways? Because that's how I read that card when I see that card. The Sun. Let's see if it's just an ego thing. Let's get one more. If they're just doing it for the kids. So, thoughts, gloom in the back of their mind still about their ex-person who broke their heart. What are their actions, their next course of action they're going to take? Three of Swords. I think they know better as far as the last relationship that no longer worked. I think somewhere in the back of their mind they know that that relationship is dead and it's not going to work back out again. So if anything, in the Five of Pentacles and the Lovers, they're going to try to, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles and the Chariot. They're going to try to come towards you. Why is this Three of Pentacles here on the Chariot? And deal with their problems, their issues, their heartbreak, their sadness, their grief, their feelings, all of it. The Hangman. Yeah. I think your person right now, part of them wants to be alone so they can heal. And it may be really, really, really hard or challenging for this person to even have the energy and motivation to put on those pants and get in that Hangman's Energy's jumpsuit there. But they know if they want to get anywhere or any type of motion in their life, world, healing process, that they need to do that motion. All right, we have the King of Wands underneath and the Justice. I think a part of him too is hoping that even just a tiny bit of energy from their past person, that an attention that they give them, will think that it's gonna It's like feeding the ego, but it's going to feed something else for them in ways they want it to. We'll take a small example, like healing, for example, or make them feel good or happy, give them enough just to get them by. We'll find out more, but I think that's kind of why they're hanging on to, somewhere in their mind too. They're hoping it works out, but I think they know deep down that it's not going to work with this other person. Let's find out. What's this Two of Pentacles? The Three of Wands. Yeah, exactly as I was just saying. What's this Chariot? The Emperor. So this could be their energy. You have the Empress or the Emperor. So yeah, you guys are doing your side. You guys are like soulmates right now. And that's why I think, yeah, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, Knight of Wands. They are trying to give you much of their love now. As of before, they didn't really care because they just always figured, okay, they'll return back to so-and-so. But they're not. It's not going to work. So, okay, so I'll give it to you now because you are somebody I'm probably going to be with the rest of my life, and that will make me happy. And I know he's more than deserving. And I treated like shit, so why not be good to you? Because I know you deserve it, and it makes me feel good too. Type of way. Alright, so let's get their overall energy. Why is this Two of Cups, Justice, Queen of Swords, and Temperance card here? Four of Cups. There's that missing moment flyby. Options. Six of Cups, reminiscing past, and the King of Wands. Okay. They're putting their big boy pants on now. They're going to find things that fulfill them, make them feel balanced, and bring them back to living life and enjoying themselves and being happy. Eight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, King of Cups. What's the overall energy? With the... What do we have under here? We have the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. We're going to clarify that real quick. I'm like running out of room. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's clarify this. I spent too much time on those cards alone. The Justice and the Eight of Cups. And the Lovers. So I think the key word for what I call this here is acting. Instead of stalling and not doing anything about it when you can, I think this is your person's going to be their biggest lesson is now they're going to learn how to act appropriately when the time is right. We have the Page of Wands, the Hermit, which I was going to call that right in the head. I was going to say I feel like they should be in the Hermit mode right now because of the Three of Swords energy. They should be healing. That's good. Glad it came out. And we had the Six of Swords. All right. Moving towards a place of solitude within this time. And going to where it's calmer and not so chaotic. Inside and outside their world. And we have the Four of Pentacles. And well, I didn't ask for that, but Four of Pentacles in reverse. So what I will see is what do they plan, like their intentions for this connection? What do they want to get out of it at the end of the day? I think that's an important question to ask. If it's worth, so you know if it's worth ultimately staying in this connection for at the end of the day or not. All right. So I was just going to say, and worth fighting for. We got the Seven of Wands coming out with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Let's get more. The Five of Swords. The Fool. Let's get one more overall for those energies. The Four of Swords. Yeah, the resting energy. Well, this tells me, and the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, this shows me that they're putting all their cards out on the table with you, forthcomingly now, and being honest. Not only with themselves, but, because if they can't be honest with themselves, it's not like they wouldn't want to do it. It's not like they want to lie to you, but they aren't capable of being honest with you because they don't even know themselves. You get what I'm saying? So that's a decision that's always going to be made the same each and every time. You know what I mean? Lies and deception. All right, let's clarify. Why is this Wheel of Fortune here? Because I feel like this is going to be the wheel. You had it, or they had it on their side, the Wheel of Fortune. And the High Priestess in reverse will be, all right, so meanwhile, you could be optimistic. This has nothing to do with diddly squat. But this is how I'm reading the Wheel of Fortune with the High Priestess in reverse. You could be optimist, and they could be pessimistic. When your intuition is not on, shut off, you find glitches and errors. So it gives an excuse for this person to not partake in the connection. So this person has, like I said, anybody has the ability to be in this to be the High Priestess. We all have High Priestess energy in us. Intuitive, wise. But that's when your person, aka what it ends up turning out into, is your person's actions. They stop trying and they don't know what they're putting in because they're not having energy coming in, so therefore they're not having energy coming out. They need, like I said, your person needs boosts. They need something that's going to keep them going, make them feel good, and something that they feel like they're worth believing in and fighting for. And then they can reciprocate that back to you. So this is where this is an energy booster drain for you because you can get in your head, I feel, and when your intuition feels shut off, that only means you're in your Eight of Swords energy. You're stuck in your head when really you're not in your intuition shut off, because your intuition never shuts off. But see where the stagnant comes in? All right. So we're going to put we're going to put that back. The Ten of Swords. So like I said, push comes to shove at the end of the day, you're going to go with the flow and see where it takes you, this connection. You can't force anything, you can't push anything, you can't shove anything to just happen or make sense or to happen. Ace of Swords, the Empress, and the Lovers. So I think that's where you're going to mark it up as your starting point here. You're just going to take it day by day. That's all you can do. But yes, your person loves you. This is your soulmate. In this reading, you guys have both showed me equal give and take. You guys married each other, and that's how I know confirmation that you guys are indeed that soulmates, and you both want this relationship, you both want the same things in one another, and you want this connection to work. Shall I say anything more? I will get my last deck. I do want to pull one more deck once I clean these up. For my naysayers and doubters out there, my non-believers. My skeptics. Alright. I can't help I'm good at what I do. So that would be confident, not cocky. But see how I could take it as being cocky? So it just comes down to, at the end of the day, knowing yourself, knowing your worth and your value, and knowing right from wrong. And actions, like knowing when to react and not to react. It's like rules. You can either be a good person, or you can bend them or break them, or you can just do what feels right in your heart. We have the sun coming out, first card. Leo energy. So if this resonates, and you're new to my channel, please subscribe for your girl. I would truly appreciate it. I do personal readings. My information is in the my card information for donations, all that, and readings is in my bio. And subscribe for your girl. And if it, that's what I was gonna say. If it resonates and you like this video, leave a little thumbs up so I know, or comment how it resonates. Like, you can just say Leo. You don't have to write out it resonates because this, and that. You can just say I'm a Leo sign. Whatever you want to do. Alright. So we have the Sun, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. At least it's not the Seven of Swords energy there. Holy, I thought it was for a minute. I was like, we're back to this again. The Star. And the Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups. This person's got eyes on you. They're watching. I feel like this person, your person, is stalking you. Obviously not my person, but your person is watching you. Alright, your person's energy, the King of Pentacles, the Devil, the Chariot, the Tower in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Cups. Let's get your overall energy. Spirit energy. I don't know quite what to say yet on your person's energy. It seems very wishy-washy, indecisive, back and forth energy. 1 minute they want this, 1 minute they want that. Death in reverse, the Temperance, and the King of Cups in reverse. Cold, detached, shut off. I was going to say, I kind of felt those energies. I'm going to put them all back. Let's see what one comes out. Let's get your energy, actually. I think that's what I wanted to do from the start. Let's get your energy. We're going to get 3 more for each side. Page of Cups. It gives me more to work with. Better picture as I go along, and I can paint it, the scenario in my mind. So Page of Swords, Page of Cups, younger energies. Could be kids missing you. Your person's kids, kids from the past. Your person. If there's no kids, this could be family or influences you have over young kids in your family, nieces, nephews, cousins, aunts, uncles, so on and so forth. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands in reverse. So you are maybe thinking of starting a family on your own, and as well as releasing those. You're making your load lighter. You're releasing the burdens, whether that means cutting people off. You're investing more time. You're paying more attention to where you put your time and energy. Okay. You're getting more selective. Your person's energy, the Knight of Swords. You're sorting out what you want now, okay? You're looking at the bigger picture as a whole, meaning we, not I, which we would mean we're in a connection. I would mean I'm not ready to be in a connection with you, or I'm just not ready to date. Or sorry, let me rephrase that. I'm not sure if I'm ready to be in a connection with you, or I don't want to be in a connection with you. 3 of Cups. And we have the 8 of Swords. I was trying to find it. Alright. Let's get their overall energy. We have the World and the Hierophant. The World. Queen of Cups. King of Swords. Empress and the Knight of Wands. I'm going to put those back. One more card, please. No, because I only got 2 for your side, so I'm not going to overdo. So there's the Hermit at the bottom. All right. So as we see, good things come with a little bit of sacrifice. If you want something good here and there, you have to give a little bit of that, a little bit of sacrifice to get something in return, just as equal. You know what I mean? That's how that works. As long as you guys can both do that, you guys should be able to be happy and content, and that's going to be the main ingredient in this connection, is giving and sacrificing. A little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot, just a little bit. Even just your thought processes, like, okay, if I can stop myself from thinking about my ex-wife, even though they're still together and married, my wife, my ex-wife, in terms, because they're not really together, so you would call it the ex-wife, even though they're still legally married, but still has feelings. So yeah, to show you to stop, caring about her for a second and loving her when I know I should be loving you. Okay, so it's little, even the thought processes count. But you got the 4 of Swords and the Ace of Swords, so yeah, that's your truth. A little bit here and there. They can't do that and they're not willing to bend. That just shows that this person never really valued this connection, or you, or themselves as a whole to begin with. If they can't make up their mind on what they want. If they still are in love with them, they shouldn't be coming towards you to begin with anyway, if they are not in their mind, if they're not in their mind gonna officially break it off with them. If they have hopes that, or even tell themselves, if you were to ask, would you leave me for them if they gave you another chance, or no matter what scenario came up, would you ever leave me for them again? And they said, yeah, they should already have thought about these things to begin with, I feel like. So it's the train of thought. Knight of Cups. Doing right and wrong. Everybody's fully capable, like I said. Everybody, that High Priestess energy, the intuition. You wouldn't want done. Don't do what you wouldn't want done to you. You know what I mean? And that's the way that your person's head needs to be in the game for you. And you the same as well, collective. Alright, they have the Moon. Let's get your energy. Let's get the overall energy here. Okay, so I think I should end this video soon because I think I got everything out that I needed to say and seen all there needs to be seen. Could see, I mean. 7 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Alright, so yeah. My advice, collective, go take it day by day. Stay tuned for more. Thank you guys for joining me. Take care now. Bye-bye.